Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Hello, my Doomlings, and welcome back to another spooky video. Tonight, we'll be taking a trip to the other side and exploring a couple urban legends. Bloody Mary and Lady Spades. Both of these rituals involve conjuring a woman, or at least what appears to be a woman, in the mirror. These are mostly known for being silly games that are played at parties or sleepovers, but their origins are much darker. The stories behind Bloody Mary go as far back as the 15th century. Queen Mary I is said to be the apparition that is called upon. The horrors of her reign were substantial, being that she was a queen who actively practiced a form of witchcraft. In order to maintain her youthful appearance, and as she thought, prolong her life, Queen Mary I would execute young girls and bathe in their blood. Their innocence would give her everlasting life and beauty. Or so she thought. The older she got, the more obsessed and angry she became, and eventually, she went mad. She died in the early 16th century. A lot of people connect Queen Mary I with Bloody Mary, but there aren't really any actual ties that bond them, but because of the witchcraft that she practiced, people referred to her as Bloody Mary. Queen Mary I had several miscarriages. She felt as though her babies were stolen from her. And when people perform the ritual, they sometimes claim that they stole her baby. There's another tale of a woman who was hanged in the 18th century for plying in the dark arts, as well as a woman who got into a car accident and became horribly disfigured. Whatever version of the story you hear, they all come back to the same thing, summoning Bloody Mary in the mirror. But why though? Supposedly she's supposed to kill you or scratch your eyes out, so why would anyone want to attempt this? In the late 19th century, the ritual turned into a game that people would play for fun, for the fear, the anxiety, and the thrill. There are many stories of successful summonings. Maybe they are just stories, but what if they're not? The Russian counterpart of Bloody Mary is called Queen of Spades, or Lady Spades. It's similar, but with its own dark twists. The ritual calls for summoning the vengeful spirit of a woman in your mirror, and if done successfully, she'll grant you a wish. At a price, of course. At a time when the world was young, and belief made commoners naive, there was a young woman who was sought after in a small village in Eastern Europe. Men would pine for her, and even turn against each other, just to get a smile or her attention. She resembled the Queen of Spades from the playing card, and so she was nicknamed Lady Spades. A series of murders began, neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother. The town came together with a simple solution: cast her out of the village. When she and her family denied the demands, an angry mob descended upon her house, went up to her room, and beat her savagely. With only a mirror in her hands, she swore revenge, and then watched herself die. While there are many variations and ways to perform these rituals, I will only be attempting a few tonight. But not alone, of course. So tonight we're going to be testing these games out, and I have never played any of them before, so I am terrified myself. So I'm not going to be doing it alone, and instead I brought someone with me.
Hi.
Hi. We're going to be playing the two games that I talked about. We're going to be playing Bloody Mary, and we're going to be playing Queen of Spades. And hopefully we don't die.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm thinking either we're going to run out of here screaming, or laugh and nothing's going to happen.
I might pee myself a little.
Might pee yourself a little bit. Do you know anything about the origin of either of these stories?
Roughly. A little bit. Just about that much.
There are cats clawing at your door.
Yes.
Or maybe it's Bloody Mary.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow, that was easy.
That was the second time you said it. So let's go ahead and take turns playing this urban legend game, and hopefully we do not die. You ready? Let's do it. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, I stole your baby. 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 Bloody Mary, I stole your baby.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, I stole your baby. 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 Bloody Mary, I stole your baby.
Do not panic if you hear a woman's voice or laughter, or the echo of footsteps nearby. These sounds indicate a successful summoning. State your wish to the woman. No matter what, do not break eye contact with her. If you do, break the mirror, burn the card, and leave. If she decides to grant your wish, she will smile at you and say, yes. Queen of Spades, come. 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 There are several things that can go wrong during the ritual. If upon opening your eyes you find that the candle is out, the card is facing you, the woman in the mirror has her hands pressed up against the mirror, or the card is missing, you must wipe her name from the mirror, break it, burn the card, and repeat the phrase, Lady Spades, disappear. So even though we didn't really see anything and nothing really happened, how did you feel about it?
A little weird.
Yeah?
Thought I saw something standing behind me at the door at one point, but it's something that, a candle light mirror.
Could have been a trickle light.
In my eyes.
Could have not been.
I could just be crazy.
Like me. So you didn't feel anything at all, or?
I didn't feel anything.
The fuck was that?
What?
You didn't feel anything at all, or?
I didn't feel anything.
They say that mirrors are gateways into other dimensions, or perhaps the other side. Just as a Ouija board, you must use it with respect, and whatever doors you open, you must close them. The most terrifying part about our ritual was that we did not close the door. When we were finished, we turned on the light and wiped away the stares on the door. We did not burn the card. At the end of the night, I placed the card with my candle, and the next day, when I went to go find it, the card was gone, without a trace completely. I messaged Austin and told him to cover or break the mirror as soon as he can. I don't know if we opened some kind of door, but if we did, I hope nothing came through. Don't forget to keep the light on. And remember, if you hear a bump in the night or footsteps behind you, don't look back, because you might see something that you don't want to see. Now go away.